Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Becca with House of Lenormand. Today is Saturday, October 5th, 2019, and I'm continuing on with the impeachment readings. So this one here, this double line of 5, is to see what is the Mango Mussolini going to do about his impeachment. So let's go ahead and go through this together. We have the book, the crossroads, the garden, the birds, and the moon. Second row here, we have the fox, the sun, the woman, the whip, and the writer. So we can see here that he really thinks he's being sneaky about it, and he's like the smartest person in the room. He thinks he has a plan. This is the secret that has been delivered to the public, and everybody knows about it. It's in regards to the election and the phone calls that were made. Well, that's now all out in the public. So it appears that his strategy, his plan, is to just kind of say it out in the open for everybody to hear. Put it out there. Just make it all out in the open. Here you can see that he thinks he's the smartest person in the room, that he's being sly, conniving, street smart. But we all know that he is a con. And he is going to shine a light on this woman to attack and criticize. But he's trying to sort of force her into acting hastily here and delivering the news or attacking him. Here we can see a lot of verbal arguments, and here we can see that he's shining the light on the elections. Okay, here central to the reading we have the garden and the woman. We can see this is quite possible. She has the sun right before her, so this could quite possibly be Nancy Pelosi, and she's pretty ticked off. So it appears that his strategy is to piss her off enough to where she acts. Okay. Well, here's the problem with that. He thinks he's the smartest person in the room, but he doesn't know what she has. Okay. She has knowledge. She has secrets. She has all the stuff he doesn't know that she has. Now, this is committees right here. So we're going to be seeing a lot of people coming in and talking to committees. They're going to use her voice to speak, and they're going to reveal everything that was discussed in those private phone calls that had to do with the election and all the players involved. I'm not seeing the stars, so I can't really talk about the whistleblowers, but there's going to be more coming out. And people here delivering the news, delivering the messages, delivering the conversations, coming in to speak. And here's the committee. All of this will be made public. Everything that he's been doing is going to be brought forward with the writer. It ends, this double line of 5 ends here with the writer, which is an action card. This is news, delivery, feedback. It's also people that are visiting. So it looks like there's going to be some visitors coming in to speak before committees. I don't see anything here that says that he's going to try to block it. Although we do know that, I mean, from what's being reported now, he's saying that he's not going to turn over any documents until she makes a choice. Well, here's the choice that she has to make. Choices, alternatives, and options. Okay? It looks like he's trying to force her into a vote here. He's trying to force her into a vote. And that's his little Weasley way around it, because he really does think that he has the Senate on his side. However, she knows something he doesn't. Like I said, this is committees and hearings and speaking before a committee. So even though he's playing this hand and trying to piss her off and force her to vote, to act quickly because he thinks he's got the Senate on his side. What he doesn't realize is the more that people come in to speak, the more that's brought to light, the more negatively it looks on him. So let me see here. Here's a manipulative secret, or a secret that was sly, cunning, false. Let me see what else. A fraud, a manipulator. So it's like he's trying to manipulate her to take action and move forward with the impeachment. Here we're seeing a heated argument, a heated debate here as well, verbal criticism. So that's his plan on how he's going to move forward with this. So let me read her and see what she's going to do. Oh, also before I put this away, I just wanted to note real quickly, this could be him just speaking, using his voice on the White House lawn here, just blurting everything out. Yeah, come ahead, come into our elections. You know, China should investigate. This is a large group of people. So it could be representative of a country. So it's almost like he's inviting, he's asking people to come in to visit the elections. But he's doing it out in public on the White House lawn, just brazenly here, just doing it brazenly to try to goad her into attack. Okay, so let me see what else. Multiple abuses here, multiple criticisms here and here, multiple arguments here and here. So this is going to heat up even more. This is going to heat up even more. Like, this guy's just going full wacko bananas. He's going to be recognized as a total fraud, as a total manipulator, as a used car salesman. I mean, we all know that, you know. So, but that's his strategy. Just say it out in the public so she can't criticize, and just piss her off enough to where she acts. Okay. So, let me read on her and I'll be right back. Okay, everyone, welcome back. This double line of 5 here is to see what Nancy Pelosi's plan was to deal with him. So here we have him, Nancy Pelosi, the cross, the ship, the child. Second row here, we have the stars, the cross, or I'm sorry, the book, the bear, the tree, and the bouquet. So we can see here that she's burdened, and there's going to be some difficulties here moving forward, or getting him to leave. And then there's some sort of, it's in the early stages. Him leaving is in the early stages. Here we're seeing perhaps the server. This could be technology that's secret. So this could be the server, quite possibly something to do with Russia here, and then some sort of growth or legacy, and then some sort of an offer that's being made here. She has a secret. He thinks he's going to be successful. Here she has a secret way to deal with him to get him to leave. This is a foreign power here. This could also be William Barr as well. So she may try to put the screws on William Barr. I don't know how she would do that. He has gone rogue. He's doing whatever the hell he wants to do. But it looks like they're going to put the screws on this person. I'm seeing an ambulance here. This is an ambulance. And then a small gift or a small offer. So it looks like here's him and Barr, and she is knighting over here to the tree. That could be a woman's health or something to do with her health. The offer may be to get him to take an offer to leave regarding his health. If this is presenting as William Barr, they may tighten the screws on him, and there's something here with his health as well. Some sort of recovery. Perhaps it has to do around a child here. This is a child. If this is in regards to a child's health, because they're catty cornering here, it may be something that is spreading here, metastasizing, spreading. It could also be this person that has something that's metastasizing and spreading, because he's right next to the tree, and there's an ambulance. So they may tighten the screws on this guy, and then something happens with him medically where he may have to leave to take some time off to recover, or perhaps it's around a child that may be ill that may need some time to recover. But she's on to a secret here. Let me see. Because this is him and Barr, but then Barr's carrying the cross here. Also quite possibly a foreign power, Russia. She's got something here, though. A secret from overseas. You know what? I know I still owe you guys William Barr's grand tableau, and I'm going to try to get to that today. But in his grand tableau, it shows that he's very, very ill, and there's also quite possibly a child that's around him that's also ill. So I'm wondering if that's playing into this, that she has knowledge of his health and the health around a child. I don't know if this would be a grandchild with this here and here. This could be like a grandchild or something. And this person may have something that's spreading him as well, because he's more directly close to the tree. Some sort of secret illness that's been spreading, that he may need time to recover from. Also, with the mirroring here, he's going to be burdened. He's going to be coming into a new burden, or a burden that's going to be in the early stages, and that may be the transition to move him out. They may give him some sort of an offer to leave under health conditions, because there's an ambulance right here. And perhaps have Barr cover it up for him to take the offer to leave. I'm going to read on this real quick. I'll be right back. Also, very quickly, before I put this away, I wanted to note also that there's something going on here with a young girl here. I'm not seeing the whip here, so I can't talk about sex, but there's something new on technology or a child on the internet here that this person is guilty of, and he may be guilty of it as well here, and then with the corners here. But like I said, I'm seeing an ambulance, this person's health, some sort of recovery, also quite possibly this person's health, but it looks like it's more him. But if this is Barr, if this is presenting as Barr, there may be something going on with his health that requires recovery. But it looks like he's going to be carrying the burden and the guilt. And it looks like this way it shows that he leaves for some sort of recovery, because this is an ambulance. So, and there's something with a young girl on the internet or on a piece of technology, perhaps in a server or in some sort of a file on the internet, or something about a young girl perhaps in a technology that's secret. So that could be some sort of computer file, a laptop, an iPad, like a computer tablet, something like that, but it's like a young girl on the internet here. Okay, foreign children here. I'm not seeing the whip, like I said, so I can't talk about trafficking. Yeah, there's that. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, everyone, this one here was to see what is the GOP going to do when his impeachment trial hits the Senate. We have the clover, the stars, the letter, Donald Trump, and the lilies. Here we have the garden, the clouds, the bear, the coffin, and the woman, which I'm thinking is Nancy Pelosi. This is William Barr. Look at that. This is Donald Trump. Look at that. This here on the corners is the GOP Senate. She gets lucky here, and she has the wisdom on how to deal with this guy. There's some sort of, this could also be finances as well, some sort of financial record here. He's quite confused, not thinking clearly. This could quite possibly be the server, a black box that has technology. She has penned a letter, and then here it's showing his seniority and his longevity, but then he's faced with a loss and an ending here. And it comes in the winter with the bouquet. His grand tableau shows an end for him in the winter in December, and there is a funeral. Somebody's attending a funeral. It looks like it's this person. I'm going to do another video and pop the grand tableau back up because I've gotten a lot of questions. A lot of the new viewers have questions on the grand tableau. So I'm going to have to do another video on that. But it looks like this person here, and William Barr's grand tableau shows that he is seriously ill. This person here may not be there anymore to protect him and defend him, because this is a very powerful protector. The dog is also a protector, but it's in comparison to the sizes of animals. A dog, it is much smaller and less powerful than a bear. Okay, this could also be perhaps the loss of a mother or something, but there's a funeral right here that she may be attending, but it looks like he's done in the winter. Like I said, I'm going to try to bring up that grand tableau again, and we can review it if we have time, but it looks like he reaches an end by December. If this is the vote that is cast, it ends him from the GOP, and she wins here, and she wins here. He's quite removed from the clover. That's luck. He's 3 cards removed from it there. The lilies is a pretty neutral card. It talks about seniority, wisdom. In regards to someone's character, it's somebody that's of high honors, serenity and peace. But he's facing an end here, and this person's no longer there. This person isn't no longer there to help him. Let me ask a yes or no, and I'll be right back. Okay, everyone, so this question here was to get a clarifier. I asked if the Senate would vote to impeach and remove Trump. We have the bouquet, which is positive, the House, which is neutral, the garden, which is positive. Yeah. And here we're seeing the separation, somebody moving on. I wanted to let you guys know I redid Donald Trump Jr.'s grand tableau, because every time that I've done it, he always ends up on the very last column and I can't see ahead. I need to get that up for you guys as soon as I can. I went from October through March 2019, but right off the bat, just to give you a quick synopsis, the first card that opened up the tableau was the tree. Next to it was the stars. The man, which would be Donald Trump Jr., and the coffin in the House of House. I followed that chain around, and it's looking like there is a possibility of a death or a loss in the family. And the only reason I'm going to go there is because the first card that opened up the tableau for him was the tree, and that's news of health. But then right below it, you had the crossroads, which I'm seeing an offer here. I'm wondering if they're going to give him an offer to leave under the 25th Amendment, but it's Junior's grand tableau shows a loss in the family. The reading we just did had the coffin right below him. Donald Trump's original grand tableau shows a funeral in December, public loss, perhaps shutting down a charity, and quite possibly somebody attending a funeral, and it was in the same line as William Barr. So perhaps that's the offer, to not cause any upheaval, is that, oh look, they both got sick at the same time. I mean, we know that they're not the healthiest people in the world. It's not like they're triathletes. You know, one of them eats Big Macs and, you know, snorts Adderall or whatever the hell every single day. He's got an addiction to prescription drugs and he's abusing it, and he's totally lost his marbles. And then the other one is just a drinker and he's seriously ill. So I would be ticked off if that was what turned out to happen. But I owe you guys those tableaus. I owe you Barr. I need to put up the one for Donald Trump Jr., the new one that I just did. And I'm going to do another video to pop up the grand tableau for Donald Trump, the original that we did, so that we can go through it together, so we can pinpoint where we are, because I've had quite a few questions about that. So I think I'm going to wrap that up here. Thank you so much for being with me, and I'll see you guys on my next one. Bye-bye.